Hello CM150. Today we'll be speaking to you about harnesses and lanyards when it comes to working on the job site. These are very crucial when it comes to workers on the site and protecting the safety of each individual. Before we begin, we would like to start by introducing who we are. My name is Alexander Horvath and I'm a junior studying construction management technology.
My name is Bailey McCord and I am also a junior in the construction management technology program.
Harness and lanyards are used as a type of fall protection equipment. When a worker is performing tasks at a height of 6 feet or more above the ground or the level below them, they must wear a full body harness and be attached to an anchorage point to prevent falling. These support the worker's total weight and maintains their body in a safe position during and after the fall. To ensure that the worker will be safe until rescue, there are straps that go around the shoulders, thighs, chest, and pelvis. There is also a D-ring on the back of the harness that connects to the lanyard and connection point. Overall, the new full body harness is much better than the older safety belts that were used. The reason is that it distributes the force of impact over a larger area of your body as compared to the older style that was only around your waist. Injuries were also common due to the lack of support around the body. An image is shown to the right to give you an idea of what these older styles looked like.
Anchorage points and lanyards. What is an anchorage point? An anchorage point is a secure point of attachment for the fall arrest system. This is what you hook into and provides support in case you were to fall. According to OSHA, a properly installed anchorage point should be able to hold 5,000 pounds. Lanyards. What is a lanyard? A lanyard is what connects you and your harness to the anchorage point. Lanyards have an elastic stop built into them, which means if you were to fall, the lanyard would stretch a little, so you wouldn't come to an abrupt stop.
What to look for on a harness. When looking at a full body safety harness, there should be 3 key parts to look at. The first one is to ensure that there is a D-ring that is located between the shoulder blade area. The second key to look for is the letter A that is stenciled or stitched on the shoulder strap below the D-ring. Lastly, look for an arrow stitched or stenciled above each letter A pointing up at the D-ring.
Properly inspecting a harness. How do you properly inspect a harness? First, you must check all harness webbing for any cuts or tears. Secondly, you should inspect all stitching on the harness and ensure that all stitches are intact. Next, you should check the D-ring and all the buckles to ensure they are properly attached to the harness. Finally, you must ensure that all required safety labels are attached to the harness. If the harness fails to meet any of the requirements above, the harness cannot be used until the issue is fixed. If the issue is unfixable, the harness must be thrown away.
For this slide, we incorporated a video that we feel clearly shows how to correctly put on a harness.
To close out our presentation, we have typed up a few review questions. Review question 1. When inspecting a harness prior to use, the D-ring should be on the front of the harness. A, true, B, false. Please take a few moments to think about the question before we reveal the answer. The correct answer is false. The D-ring is located on the back of the harness.
At what height are you required to wear a full body harness when working on the job site? A, 2 feet or less, B, 4 feet, C, 6 feet or more, or D, never required. The correct answer is 6 feet or more. At 2 feet and 4 feet, you are not required to wear a harness, and you will also not be able to get around avoiding the rules of not wearing one.
Question number 3. When inspecting a harness, which of the following things must be done? A, check webbing for cuts and tears. B, ensure all stitching is intact. C, check for all safety labels. D, ensure the D-ring is properly attached. Or E, all of the above. Please take a few moments to think about the question. The correct answer is E, all of the above. A through D must be checked before the harness is used on site. How does harness safety affect you? As an intern, more than likely you will be focused on site safety. Ensuring that you know how to operate and properly check safety harnesses will be key to having a safe site.
Lastly, here is a list of sources that we used to gather information for this presentation.